Chick clicks. It's a thing. Hey.
Hello.
Welcome to our new series. We're playing Neverwinter Nights 2, but we're playing...
Someone wants to get started.
We're playing a community mod, yeah. It looks like Selkala Benson, one of our 6 characters, is eager to start this community-created Icewind remake mod for Neverwinter Nights 2. Icewind was a cool BioWare, TSR, all that shit game made in 1998, and this is a remake on a later game by the same company.
Born.
Yeah, it's all Dungeons and Dragons, so we're super nerds today.
Yeah.
We're going to start by what's up?
I know very little about this game, so I'm going to be the resident idiot for this playthrough.
Sweet.
There's a tail in my face.
We have a resident idiot in each episode? Does that make me a resident idiot in Super Mario Odyssey?
Not necessarily, just... Especially because you're the one playing.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be I'm not the one playing, Delia's playing. Whenever we're using the computer, I feel like it's not that obvious.
So,
well, whoever's playing is looking down, but anyway.
You're the village idiot for this series.
Yeah.
I'm the village idiot for
I'm the
series
useless party member.
You're the useless lesbian. Oh god, okay, so I guess we want to introduce our characters.
Yeah, we each made 3.
Take more than 5 minutes apiece?
Yeah.
Okay. So do you want to start over here with my primary character? Let's switch to character mode so that we can get a close-up view on their faces. The lighting in this room is awful, by the way.
Yeah.
This is one of those rooms that every woman in the world would hate because we'd be trying to find the right selfie angle and we'd just be like, the lighting everywhere is awful. Kate's miming.
Kate is
off camera.
Yeah.
They
want to know where the can opener is.
Oh, they found it! Oh my god! Yay! Okay.
Yeah, trust me, the lighting in here is never good, ever. I have to take my selfies outside.
Oh god.
Anyway.
I'm talking about the lighting in the game. I like the lighting in here.
Oh.
Look, I can duck face in it. But anyway, I don't know why I keep looking at... We've got this projected to our TV, but I keep looking at the laptop.
Well, the TV's got a little bit of lag.
It's such
hello. Hi there.
Hello, look at her just charging into...
She wants to go.
The detail on her clothing this is all just so spectacularly graphically intense compared with the original Icewind Dale. I have no idea how to turn the camera to get a better angle on the character that we're trying to look at. There she is.
There we go.
There's no makeup in this video game. You know how, in other D&D games, they have portraits and the makeup on the women in the game is spectacular? On the portraits you can choose from?
You say this as if I've
there's
played.
No makeup settings. Well, okay, you don't know, you haven't played, but if you had seen it...
Yeah.
The Baldur's Gate, all of the... Well, in Baldur's Gate, I feel like, I don't know. Depends on whether it's 1 or 2 and which character you're talking about. Some of them have no makeup, some of them have makeup. I guess that's appropriate.
Yeah.
But there's no makeup options in this game because I don't think that when you're wading into battle that your makeup is your first concern unless you're just...
To some people it would
be. Glam, yeah.
Seductressy type characters who, use their...
I don't know about the whole idea of using your seduction on the battlefield. Although, okay, there were actual real-life pirate women who used their tatas for distraction.
Yeah, stare at the titties.
Their statues all show them shirtless. I can't think of their names right now, though. But Delia's a necromancer. They're my character that I make in everything. They're a high elf. When I made them in 4E, they weren't Eladrin, and I feel like 4E them is best them. I don't know. I'm more of a D&D nerd than you are.
Yeah.
You want to play D&D.
4E, I know that. I know that one. That's 4th edition.
Cade wants to play D&D, but I'm the girl who grew up on it. Y'all two are just...
I didn't have enough friends to play D&D.
Y'all are wannabe D&D nerds.
Yeah. So her characters are probably going to be better stat-wise, and
Delia is slightly suspicious of this room. she's a necromancer. This robe, I don't know. In her early days, she may have worn something this roby looking, but even then, she probably liked to like sew and enchant her own robes all the time. She is a skank, and she's a necromancer and also a fencer, so I'll probably have to multi-class her in this, but right now she has like one level of wizard. She's usually much more epic than this. But anyway, she's chaotic neutral. She's not like a take over the world type necromancer. She's more of like she was cursed with awesome, I guess.
Cursed with awesome. Hell yeah, I can raise dead and shit.
Yeah, she's a book lover. She's kind of athletic and just a little bit acrobatic. She's very dexterous. She's very smart and very charismatic. Usually her charisma would be higher than this, but like we played D&D with our stats. We didn't roll them. We set them like a point buy like this is, but we use like epic point buy amounts. So me and like all my friends who used to play D&D, like our characters were always just kind of a little bit god modded and very Suish. But anyway, why don't you go ahead and introduce Debbie Downer, who is hidden among the entire rest of
Debbie,
this lovely
considerably smaller than everyone else. She is a halfling.
That's a Hobbit-ish thing for people who are more familiar with Lord of the Rings than they are with D&D.
I'm familiar with neither, but I know what a halfling is now. Yeah, she is the first character I made, and as such is the least well thought out, I guess. Her creation came entirely from a pun. As Delia said, her last name is Downer.
Oh my god, yeah.
She's Debbie Downer, and it's a double pun because she's a halfling, as little as I could get it, so she's also Little Debbie.
Holy fuck. Oh, is that it just saying that?
And that is her nickname, is Little Debbie. Anyway, she is a spirit shaman.
I've never heard of this class.
It is a healer / like magic-y dealer from what I could tell. I'm very unfamiliar with this, so okay. I was just kind of making shit up as I go. She is lawful good. She's a very, very happy-go-lucky person, tries to spread happiness wherever she goes. And just in general, like, you can see her charisma is as high as the game would let me get it. Her strength is just about as bad as it could possibly be.
Holy F. Wow.
I originally had her as a cleric, but
she should have trouble walking.
Yeah, clerics have weapons. These have magic, so
okay.
I switched her to that. And everything else is just kind of fine. She was raised in a little town, wherein her view of the world was sheltered but happy life. And when she went out into the real world, at the age of adult, she was like, there's a lot of shit in the world. Everything sucks. And she got real angry, and so now she does her best to spread happiness wherever she goes.
She's lawful good.
Yeah, wherever she goes, and she hates fighting. She is a diplomat. Well, not necessarily a diplomat, but she doesn't want conflicts to be resolved via fighting, which can get her in trouble often in battle.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, she's not gonna like this adventure very much then if she's a pacifist. We're gonna have to fight a lot of things.
She will fight if she has to.
This is no Undertale, you can't play pacifist mode. So, I have no idea how to play one of these. Whoa,
did I just... Did
I just... No, I think I tried to, but I
can't.
Won't let you. Yeah. Nothing is usable.
Yeah, well, I know what Cure Light Wounds does.
Do we have to memorize this stuff, or is it just...
I don't know. You're asking me?
We can't do anything with these spells. Like I said, I have no idea how to play.
Well, it's a healer, and they also do magic.
Okay.
Alright, so, your next character?
Yes.
That's your next character. Okay. So, this is our tiefling, or devil person. Oh my god, the lighting is just horrifying in this corner of the room.
She looks like a, what's the word?
The shadows on her face are falling to make her look like a chimpanzee.
Yeah, she looks like she has just, like, giant, like...
Oh my god.
You can see,
I can't do her any justice in this lighting. But her name is Fiona Sane. Because that's literally what I selected to try to get a random last name, and that's the last name that the game decided to go with, was Fiona Sane. She's a rogue. She's chaotic neutral. I don't have like a lot of character background on her. I find it funny that I didn't go in depth talking about Delia, because Delia has a long and convoluted story with many things going on, and I've drawn her a lot. Like, there are tons of drawings of her on my DeviantArt.
If you want to find information about Delia, it's out there.
I don't know if I'd say that. Some of it is. Some of it's, like, stories I haven't, like, told or written online or anything. But, I don't have a lot of character background for Fiona. I just named her after one of the Archdukes of Hell, or Archduchesses of Hell, I guess, would be. Anyway, she is a tiefling, so people are going to be really suspicious of her, I guess, and yeah, she's a nifty person. I spent way less than 5 minutes on that one, so do you want to go over one of yours real quick?
Sure. Thanks, Leisha.
Tell us about Leisha.
This is Leisha.
Isn't that the name of a Soul Calibur character?
No, that's... I mean, it's pronounced the same, but it's spelled differently.
Okay.
It's actually... I think it should be pronounced Lexia, but I like Leisha. Maybe I should have named her... I'm pronouncing it Leisha.
Okay.
This is Leisha. See, you said you didn't create backstories. All of my characters are based entirely around backstory. They're all probably going to suck. Like, look at her stats. You're going to be real sad at those stats. She's a cleric. Look at that. +2 strength.
Real sad at those stats. A +2 to wisdom. Wow.
I tried to make them at least somewhat useful. Like, I wasn't going to give her a whole lot of wisdom, but because it doesn't really fit with her character. But anyway, let me explain. She is lawful neutral. She is a cleric. She is the character I am definitely most attached to, and also probably my most self-inserty one. Okay. Although not that much, I guess. But anyway, she
is obviously my most self-inserty character.
She, you think? Yeah. Yeah, she was born to a very impoverished family and sold as a slave to a rich noble. Wherein she endured years and years of horrible abuse.
Was her faith the only thing that led her through?
Nope. She just kind of had no other choice. She couldn't run away. She was basically brutally, tortured and beaten and other things. Until eventually she just kind of broke. And at that point, the nobles no longer had any use for her. So they kicked her to the curb.
You have a sad, developed character with a lot of trauma.
Yep. At which point, she was completely lost because she had been a slave for her entire life, and her mind was just kind of incredibly damaged. So she became convinced that she was of no use, and her only use was as a servant, because that's all she knew how to do. So she began to wander the land in search of anyone who would take her in as a not student, as a, what is the word? Servant. I don't want to use the word servant over and over again, but anyone who she could serve.
You're such a you're such real D&D nerd quality that your characters have backstories that are more involved than actual people's backstories.
Yep.
That's lovely.
Unfortunately, I'm not that. It's very important.
Okay.
Yeah, she wanders the land in search of, sorry, these are all I spent a lot of time thinking about these characters. I like them a lot. She wanders the land searching for anyone who will take her in, and of course people are always like, oh yeah, free servant, because, I mean, she's she doesn't want to be paid. She values her life very little. I was originally going to have her last name be The Worthless, but I figured that was just a little too sad.
It's becoming depressing that this is your most self-inserty character.
I mean, you know me well enough to know that it is.
It's obvious why she worships the deity of suffering, though.
Yep.
Next time on Chick Clicks.
We'll finish the story.